Good evening from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. The time is 9:05 p.m. on the 4th of June 2025. You can probably tell by my voice. I'm absolutely exhausted, but I've completed polishing and stippling. I stippled the back to try and hide all the epic meltages and scratch marks, but you can still kind of see them when I zoom in closely. You can see the rivet there. That one fell off, but I put a bit of solder on it, so it's actually great because it's invisible and it might actually hold better than this one. Probably should slip a bit of solder on top of that rivet too, but I don't really want to add any more flame to this piece. It's been burnt to buggery and beyond. It's had meltages, it's had one of these fall off. It's been a trial, and it is now, even though it's a bit wonky and not perfect, it is now a triumph. So let me show you. This is the successful Pegasus. And this is the one I've tried to carve out of the burning that melted. I could have just melted it off and stamped another Pegasus. Probably would have been the smart thing to do. But I challenged myself to try and carve it and rescue it out of the melted silver. And look, I rescued most of it. I've been going at it since about 4 p.m. this afternoon, recarving back that Pegasus. So this is what happens when you let Icarus ride you and you go too close to the sun, people. Or if you are the not so wicked witch of the West and someone throws water on you. Well, in this case, this Pegasus, his arse and his tail are melted, and I haven't been able to reclaim him completely. But, you know, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good compared to what he looked like earlier this afternoon. So I've stippled, let me just try and get it, camera to focus. No, it's not going to let me, is it? Let me just go and slowly sneak up on it. No, twittering to it like a bird won't work either. Oh, come on, baby. Don't give me hell. Anyway, I've stippled it, but yeah, I can't save his ass completely. But I'm just tempted to just leave him like that or wait till... See, once I set the stone, I can't put a torch to him ever again. Him or her or it. Here's the what was rose gold, but it's been melted so often, all the rose and the copper's burnt off, so it's sort of a yellowy gold now. But it's still gold, what's left of it. Oh, you have to laugh. And as I showed you before, it's riveted in, which was scary. And so there's that one, and then on this side there's this little butterfly which the back end of its rivet fell off, and I freaked out, but like I said, I soldered it down and there isn't much movement. I think it'll be okay. There's a bit of movement with this one, or there was, but anyway, look, if they fall off, they are gold, but they're only tiny little bits of gold. So if they fall off, it's not the end of the world. It's not like losing diamonds or something. So I'm not too unhappy with it. And yeah, the Elven Brido bouquet pattern that literally gave me hell every inch of the way, because that's how opposed to getting married again I am. I didn't buy it for that reason. I only found out the name of it later. I bought it for the pretty flowers, and then I decided that butterflies should flutter over the pretty flowers, just that was my mad idea. And if I had a shot plate of bumblebees, I would have put a bumblebee instead of a butterfly on the other side. But it's got 2 butterflies. They've been through a lot. They've been almost melted again. But and here's the miraculous thing, because I bought, and it was hellishly expensive, people of Earth, I bought hard and medium solder paste, and I use medium solder paste the 1mm sterling silver wire onto the back of these. And you know what, I'm excited because I did that successfully, which means now I know how to make studs, because I actually was making the 1mm wire on the back of this to melt onto this cuff is, soldering on the wire. I succeeded with the medium paste, so now I know I can do that. I can hammer out more little butterflies and make little gold studs, although I'd have to buy gold wire because I did it with silver because it was going into silver anyway. But I'm excited about that. That's a new skill I've never done before, made little studs. So today's been a journey. I've learnt a lot. I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted. I'm bordering on, how I get when I'm extremely exhausted, which isn't good. I have to talk myself down sometimes. But, and yes, I might fill that bit of a gap that's left there with little bits of gold dust. But I'll have to think about doing that tomorrow, because tomorrow I want to set the stone. Not gold dust, sterling silver dust. So if I'm going to fill in those gaps, that will have to be done before I set the stone, because as I said, I can't take the torch to this again once it's had the stone set. But I can probably live with it with that divot there. Can I? Can I or can't I? Don't know. It's amazing what you live with when you've done it yourself. If anyone else did it, you'd be like, that's crap, do it again. But I had to carve out to make room for the butterfly, and then the original one melted, and so they all ended up slightly different sizes. So that's how I ended up with that ball patch there. But look, people of Earth, I think all in all, let me just have a look at you. I think all in all, can you see me? I've done remarkably well. I've done remarkably well, and I'm quite proud of myself. So there is that. So anyway, good evening from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. I fought my way through with that cuff, and it's almost completed, and I'm thrilled to bits. Thrilled to bits. So it's become very symbolic, and I shall wear it with great pride, and who knows, might bring me a bit of luck. Anyway, bye to you all.